You people say that I say members of the jewelry. Members of the jewelry. What is members of the jewelry? Obi say make sure me ho sa no afi makoka members of the jewelry. Please, that's not what I say.
Tell us what.
Members of the jewelry. Well, how was it said? According to English, that's the pronunciation, right? Jewelry.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a jewelry. Anyways, well, members of the jury, welcome to today's episode of The Bench. Today's exciting and exceptional episode, right? Where I am having my co-host and we're just going to pick one trending topic and really talk about it. So, of course, Rock is not new to us. Yes, he's been on this platform a couple of times. So I'm going to be doing this with Ross.
I'm shy.
We're going to be sharing opinions and agreeing to disagree, but at the end of the day, you know how it goes. So let's just get right into it.
Okay.
Over the week, right, a lot of things have trended.
Ghana is a hotspot for trends.
That is true. I think I agree.
Ghana for rename the country.
Home of trends.
Yeah, home of trends.
They be trending left, right, center. And yeah, grumpo.
Now here say if Jesus self be bored, God be bored for heaven. We don't want some sort of entertainment. They say, Gabriel, please put it on Ghana television for me.
Put it on Ghana X, Ghana Twitter. Let me see what they are saying. Anyways, like I'm saying, a lot of things have trended, right?
Yeah.
But among them, the most trending one today, since yesterday or a while, is LGBTQXYZWEF.
You know, add the plus.
Plus.
Get like some 3+ for the top.
Yes, for new invention that hasn't come yet. When it comes,
I think they are the only people who have plus, so like room for improvement.
Room for improvement.
Yeah.
They are not looking.
No, we did together.
They are not looking to minus. They are looking to add.
No.
Anyway, so there is this, of course, I'm sure you've seen it. Two guys, they took a picture kissing and at the Independence Square.
But I think sometimes you guys, let's be, we say them only kiss. You see, they were just standing side to side and then, so it was just not like the kissing picture. There were other ones. But why are people not talking about the other ones?
Into per se, can't you man? I kind of crying.
It wasn't they were like kissing in all the photos.
Into patches say, do you think that people are exaggerating the magnitude of what they have done?
Well, no. The thing we say, the people have identified as like everybody knows them to be that particular gender.
What gender?
I don't know.
As a who's Rebecca.
No. Right now, the gender no be very definitive in the sense that like ultimate fan shit, ultimate fan shit be like they are fluid, and then that's an kind
fluid.
Yeah, like on nipa ba kono ultimate bema ultimate or ba as and when
you want into patches say omo ye he she or she
anyone I think is permitted.
Okay. Well, dear, before we actually even delve into that one deep, no, let us talk about it. LGBTQ. What do you understand by LGBTQ?
Do you know that funny enough?
Plus.
Well, do you know that funny enough? Like apart from the notion out there, say like people like same sex having an affair, and then probably a guy feeling that he's feminine and a lady feeling that she's masculine. I don't think I have any other. I've not really even had the opportunity to think about it.
Okay.
So basically, a boy who feels he's a girl and a girl who feels it's
a boy.
It's a boy. Yeah.
Rock, you are a liar. I put it to you that you are a liar. You are a bloody red liar.
That's some different definition or what?
Because Rock, you are an MC.
Yes.
Right?
That's very
You are also a hype man, right? You
true.
work at the club, the nightlife and stuff.
Yes.
You cannot tell me that you do not know LGBTQ aside a boy being a girl and a girl being a... You cannot tell me that's the difference.
That's what
Because it happens in the nightlife.
No. So I basically...
let me catch you.
I basically work at Honeysuckle. East Legon. ANC more to be precise. And they hardly come there. I think the other time I went to Briefcase. That was where I saw a couple of them, and I heard that they are mostly like frequent there, right? But then that one, it was after work at ANC that we just did a drive-through. Like people wanted to get something.
That brings me to my next question. So you would agree with me that we would say that in this country, it is not this people that has brought the LGBTQ is in this country.
Oh, the truth is, it has been. You see, there's a scripture that says there's nothing new under the sun. You get it? These things have been in existence. But it looks like social media is bringing a few things to light and then it's becoming, say, national. You get it? At first,
yes, I think that is happening.
But then probably on one small space. But the fact that now people are bringing it to the world, I think that is what is catching attention.
Do you think that it is wrong for a man to have feelings for another man and for a woman to have feelings for another woman?
Which perspective should I talk from right now? Is it as a Christian, as a Muslim?
So you can say for both. Do you think that it is wrong? You can say for generally or moral.
As a cultural person or as a typical Ghanaian, it is wrong.
Okay.
Because you know that the upbringing from your home, it's probably the same as the one from my house. Opinion, we don't use our left. Like, I'm sure it's something that is...
It's universal.
Yes. So if it is part of us, it would have probably been seen from the childhood, like levels. And I believe that my mom is a woman and my dad is a man, so it's wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, taking it out of the Christian, the religious side, the cultural side, let's take it to human rights. Do you think that human rights-wise, according to their rights as people, they have rights to choose who they want to love, whether the person is a boy or the person is a girl?
Do you know that I have the right to express myself? I feel slap you.
You dare not.
So let's not just be doing that right. Charlie, everything get limits. Yeah, I have the right to express myself, but how dare me go and tell my mom that Charlie for me? Yeah, so we should come to the point that we all come to the understanding that everybody has rights. But if you go to Rome, what the Romans do, I'm not sure that somebody if you go barracks, then go jail talk, then even pull out to fista, just normal to fista, then they work for that.
When you go there, you'll be disciplined because that's what they demand.
Do you get it? So if Ghana says that this thing is not our culture, Charlie, respect. The same way we can't come to your country and misbehave. You get it? Don't come. You see, sometimes, and that is our problem. You see, foreign, other nationals will come to Ghana and like they'll be free and they'll be misbehaving.
Whatever
if you won't talk safe, we'll be back and say, hey, like, oh, you Brunio. But how dare you? If it will go up to be Brunio on the normal, do you get it? But them the series with monkeys said. So
that brings me into my next line of conversation. You're saying that when you come to Rome, do what the Romans do and Ghana culturally and stuff. But will we establish and agree that we do not have anything that says or that proves that in Ghana this practice is not allowed?
Oh, are you sure there's nothing?
What do we have?
I don't know, but I'm asking, are you sure there's nothing?
There is nothing.
Are you sure?
Even according to Sam George, right? Let me just look at, let me.
Are they strengthening it or like it is not there at all?
There is not even a bill to pass. That is what they are saying. There is not even there.
Wait, you see that there are cases where we say men to ball and to her. right? And there are cases where it's like, man, tubola will find you. So is that one as man tubola but maybe punishment hasn't been included or what? That's what I want to know, because me, I not be law person, and I mean something we really no go give me money.
You let it try attention to something we're not gonna give you money. Okay.
There's no plan.
So there was supposed to be a bill, because according to sometime last year, this same matter surfaced all over on the internet.
Very true.
Where people were even accusing the past government and the ex-president, the former president. Let me say former president sounds better than ex-president.
Yeah.
Ex-president. The former... Ew. No. No.
So I'm not going to change the conversation, but you guys should stop that thing. But why? Ew.
Yeah, like ew.
I'll tell you before.
Ew. Moving on. So there was a conversation.
Maybe I big ups to all my exes, Telly. It's because of you that I'm here.
So there was a conversation, right, that even people were blaming the former president and saying that the former president no call for no LGBTQ, you know, because why haven't they signed a bill?
Exactly.
Initially, there was a bill that was sent, and then the president was supposed to sign that bill, and then they'll pass it into a law that here in Ghana. So that was the anti-LGBTQ bill. That here in Ghana we don't support this practice. But
you know, I heard that the whole influence was coming from like the US or something.
Yes, so those rumors were there, right? And then let me just touch a bit on it. Those rumors were there, and right now whatever I'm saying is alleged, because we do not know the facts. But those rumors were there because you know that the United States, they are accepting of this practice. True, Kamala, when she came to Ghana, these were actually part of some of the things they wanted. And it is coming from a reason where they wanted this, because if our country, Ghana, and their country, United States, were supposed to be in a relationship, a political, whatever relationship it is between countries, if we're supposed to be in that kind of democratic relationship with them, then there are certain things we should allow. Because if they allow their people to do a practice like that, and their people want to travel into our country where we do not have practice like that, it means that their people will be limited.
You see, me,
so
like, looky, these are part of my issues with this bilateral, then. You get it? See, the fact that African countries can't go to, they say, foreign or European countries and say that, okay, I want you to do A, B, C, or amend your constitution A, B, C. But then these countries feel that them get the right. You see, sometimes it's the audacity for me. You get, like, look, it's the audacity for me, but
the audacity is because those people are higher. Higher as in we have allowed them to use higher, right? Because in terms of resources, in terms of money, in terms of
this, in terms of resources, they be like resources they we get, but sense we no get.
So in terms of all these things, we keep collecting from them. So if you keep collecting from someone, you are giving the person the power to make the rules and the regulations for you. Right?
Let's not be deceived. If we talk about between European countries and African countries, who they benefit pass. The people they drain you, like what's that leech? I'm come on saying I'm didn't be for leech. Like and they are not even
yeah, I know leech, that insect. You
get it?
Yeah.
See, African they supply European countries pass. But the thing is, because they have tagged it as raw material, so nobody really they won't pay attention to it. But what them get? Timber, like gold, oil. What them get?
Well, that's true. That's true. So at the end of the day, we keep going back to them.
Yeah.
Now, still on the issue of the bill, that the bill hasn't been passed yet. Like I was saying, Sam George came out yesterday to put on his Twitter saying that he wasn't in the in Accra.
Or Ghana.
Yes, he wasn't in Accra when this issue happened.
Even if he did optis, it be social media.
When this issue happened, and according to him, he feels like it is disrespectful and this and this and this and
But
this.
if he was in Accra, what would he have done?
Well, that is actually the question. What would he have done? Would he have arrested them? Because this picture was posted after they had left the country. So I don't know. Whatever he could have done, whether he's in Accra or he was in Ho, he can still do it now.
Now, you be minister, or you for do one call. So he shouldn't. It's maybe whatever he's saying is true, but I think he should just scrap off. I wasn't in Accra. You still did the country.
It's politics. Say he's trying to say that to bring light to the fact that he went to Ho on an interest of the country. That is why he highlighted it, that he went for girls in ICT.
No, that's why I was trying to tell him that. We understand you, but at the end of the day,
go straight to the point.
Yes, yes. Whether you are still in the country.
This man is called Jen Buhari. He came to say, you are shameless, I must say. You are in government for 6 months. Why haven't you signed that bill yet? How many hours does it take one to sign a bill? Hypocrite.
Okay.
Now, Jemima, this is actually the point I'm getting to. Then Sam George's response to that person's comments. Sam George saying, you are unintelligent, else you would know that there is no bill. This is the point I want us to highlight. Else you would know that there is no bill to sign, as the bill has been deemed dead with the previous parliament. But I am not surprised. 70 Ghana cedis intellect on display. You have the nerve to demand a bill. You who opposed us and accused us as a nation wrecker, don't even dare it on this matter. The point I want us to highlight is the fact that Sam George said there is no bill.
Okay, so I don't know much about the whole parliamentary something, but I know that once they dissolve a parliament, right? Let's say the 4th parliament, the 3rd parliament. Once they dissolve it, it means that everything that was like in motion halts.
It's under review. Yes.
So that's why I started much about it. But what I know is once the parliament has been dissolved, like it goes down with everything, and like you have to say mention or re-raise some of these things, right?
Exactly.
But again, if this thing was, say, like a priority, like in a topmost interest, right? Then I'm sure that it should have been one of the issues.
First things to
do you get it?
Yeah.
But then again, I would say that probably when the whole noise died down, people felt that, and I said, those in power felt, say, okay, noise now confirming, we can probably take our time and you get it. New government has come. There's a lot
now, that is also the point Afenyo Markim is making in Parliament.
Now, what is it?
So Afenyo Markim in Parliament is also raising the issue that when his government was in power, NPP, the former government, when they were in power, this current government, they were the ones championing the fact that they should pass the bill, and Akufo-Addo is wasting time and accusing them and stuff. Now they are in government. Just like you're saying, if it was a priority, and if the government that was against them meant it, and they really wanted this bill to be passed, remember that now NDC is the majority in Parliament, right? So if they were truly against the LGBTQ and wanted it to be passed, the moment, that's the point Afenyo Markim is also making, the moment they got into Parliament, that would have been one of the first things they would have reviewed or they would have brought back up, but they didn't bring it up 6 months down the line.
You see, let's not is it about the ball teacher the ball bar. So Afenyo Markim might have a point, but let's not all be swayed away with this whole politics thing. See, somebody is in power for 6 months. Mind you, there were a lot of things to probably address. You get it? Appointments, reviewing, other blah blah.
Yes.
And you know that for the whole 6 months, this is the first time this issue is resurfacing.
Yes, because of the picture.
Because of the picture. We can say that, give them the space. Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and now 1 month. Let's see what they will do. Then maybe we can probably come out and lambast them. Do you get it? Because for the whole 6 months you've been in power,
They're doing other things.
Yes, and we haven't had any serious issue
about the LGBTQ. But before that, I'm just trying to be fair here. I'm not trying to be unfair or biased. I'm trying to be fair. If we are being fair to these people, let's be fair to these people. Before that, okay, what happened that was serious, that made them make noise that the former government should implement the LGBTQ law quick. They were really on them. What happened?
No, but you said,
what was the trigger?
No, but you said it. You said even Kamala Harris came, and then even in the past, we saw a lot of people like coming out to say it, that they deserved to be allowed to live free.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people championing. People even went to courts. People demonstrated. I think there was this one man demonstration. You get it? So there was a lot of
triggers.
Yes,
exactly. So I wanted us to put it out there so that it is not as if the other government just woke up out of the blue.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. That
yeah.
I feel I didn't resurfacing. Into I feel I say whatever people are saying, they have the right to say it, because at the end of the day, you said it needed to be passed. You get it, and then you came, you when you have power. So I think the best thing they could have done was say, okay, we are in power. We wanted to pass Family Act, but as Parliament has been dissolved, most of these things have been dissolved with it. It will take us some time to, you get it? That's what I keep saying.
Like just 6 months, right?
Yes, communication. You get it? Communication. If there was like some form of communication, giving
to the people,
yes,
so that they've not forgotten about it.
Exactly. But then in this case, they didn't say anything, and then they were probably enjoying their life. And that would be so bad.
Okay. Now to conclude, let's just quickly talk about the fact that, what do you think about the symbolism of they taking? Do you think that the people that took the picture, did they know that the country do not necessarily culturally support this? Because I'm saying culturally because, of course, we still do not have a law. They did not support it, or they didn't know, naively they took the picture. And do you think that the people, let's say the tour guides, because they are from South Africa, they don't know the country they came. We had Ghanaians taking them on tour.
Ghana, do you need a tour guide in Ghana?
Oh, these people, they're foreigners here. When they come, the people take them around.
Yeah,
or even if it's not tour guides, that they have friends or people that they probably have hit up to come, like, to be with friends or something. But definitely they should have hit up a Ghanaian or something.
Exactly.
All these people that we are Ghanaians, we know what our people are accepting of and are not accepting of. Yet they followed them, right? They followed them to the Independence Square. I don't want to believe that these people brought a photographer all the way from South Africa.
Or they even use iPhone or something.
Yes. So possibly, if it's not their own phones and it's a professional photographer, possibly the person is a Ghanaian. Did they caution them against this and they still went ahead to do it?
The person is working for money when they can't caution again.
Until it is, our people should not be blamed in any way. Those people that went with them that are Ghanaian should not be blamed in any way for this happening.
So again, we know free talk. Whatever I'm saying is that if we ask right now, who took them on the tour? Do you get it? There's no one. Number two, if we should ask that, what did they even use to take their picture? We don't.
We are not so sure.
Do you get it? But then I think that I'll come down to the fact that Ghana is too peaceful and Ghana is too lenient.
Do
you get it?
Yeah.
Do you know that upstates, right? If someone see you offending, you don't need the police to be there to arrest.
Yeah, they'll just call 911. They'll call them on you.
Simple.
Exactly. They'll call them on you.
If the person just sees you passing and you're even suspicious. And that's the problem here.
Okay.
Do you get it? There's no system like that. And for to send me say be amen, and I mean say me call for police is all metal. Oh.
And besides, the people couldn't have called police because obviously, like we're saying, there's no even legal law already that is asking them. But do you also think that as a people we are hypocrites? I'm also saying that still with connection to the same thing. But these people, when you go to their page and you check their pictures and videos and stuff, go back you would realize that it's not even only Independence Square they went. They went to Ebri, right? They went to a couple of places. And they did not hide from the pictures when you're looking at it. They are not necessarily hiding the fact that they are into this.
That is what I'm trying to
But all these places accommodated them.
No, that's what I'm trying to
welcome
say.
Them.
Wait. See, these places are public places for people. Do you get it?
They say your culture, no, because it seems like the majority, your culture, no, you're supporting way, but people are supporting them.
Hold on. Let's say I'm a thief. Like, thief. Ibia, Nkofonim say, me a thief. Do you get it? Now me raha. Me mfa BBI. And I say, Ibia me violent. But me raha, me a calm, me timmy baby. What are you going to call the police for?
I don't know how that example translates to the situation. So
what I'm trying to say is that, like, two people are gays, and then they just walked into a restaurant, sat down, ordered food, and they are eating. What are you? What are you reporting them for? The fact that...
No, you're not reporting them. That is why I said culturally. My point I'm trying to make is that we make a lot of noise as people. Say sad behavior where your time. Like people want to shake themselves, say sad behavior where they intolerate it. But that is what I'm trying to tell you, that it is tolerated under G. Because all these people, right, aside this picture, all these things, that's what I'm saying, that when you look at their pictures,
and Ghanaians are like,
they are not necessarily hiding it.
Yeah.
They are holding each other. You would see. They are not necessarily hiding it, right? But all the places they went to, the people were accepting of them.
Yeah.
They allowed them to take pictures and make videos in their place.
Yeah.
Yet we all come out and we are all shouting that, hey.
I think I get you. It just boils down to like Ghanaians in general. Asemaba. You find to say even school. When's the school? You find to say you people are there, no, you see impromptu class. Then people be on the page. Me, but me say never say one class. No better full class. That is so. You are right.
If we translate that, it means that LGBTQ for some way a year come one say giddy no. It just say it's on a surface level. Everybody is doing because everybody is talking about it giddy because people do not want people to think that they are that.
No,
because for all you know, the number of people actually practicing LGBTQ in this country are actually even more than straight people.
Oh, but like more times, even me, here's a big man every day inside. But at the end of the day, we know. I think recently I heard some. I think it was on TikTok.
So a lot of people are just under the disguise.
Yeah, it was on TikTok. the guy said that he realized the girlfriend was having an affair, only to realize that the girlfriend was a nurse, only to realize that it wasn't even with a guy, it was with another.
But if we say we don't, I know this one I'm about to say, you guys are going to come for me. As a country, even if we say, or culturally, as a people, if we say that we do not like this thing and we do not like this thing, I just want to ask one question. How is, what is her name?
Educator.
How is Educator roaming around this country freely?
This girl no pants for you, but I give him stand.
How do we claim as a people that we do not tolerate this, yet we have Educator that has come out clearly?
Yeah, but brands are also giving.
Brands are using her.
Exactly.
You guys are inviting her on podcasts to talk.
Exactly.
And then we are here saying that we do not tolerate this. We are a bunch of hypocrites.
Yes.
It's been a wonderful session with me here. My name is Leadership, and I have with me today on our special edition of The Bench. I have who is here? What's your name? Rock. we have Rob. Rob, thank you so much for joining us for this episode.
Thank you.
And guys, let me know your comments about this.
Yeah,
What you think generally about the picture, LGBTQ, and everything that surrounds it. Until we meet again, court is adjourned, and this is
Have a
have a wonderful day.